earlier this year, the legislature, they passed a law that allowed a special permit for what was special craft beer and wine to now expand it to hard liquor, whiskey, and I don't know what other, I'm not too familiar with it, but I know it's hard liquor. And then you see this report that came out, and I especially like this article that the Santa Fe, New Mexican wrote in July of 23, because they pull no punches. It says alcohol kills New Mexicans at a higher rate than anywhere else in the country. No one can fully explain why. Mexicans die of alcohol-related causes 3 times the national average, higher than any other state. It's involved in more deaths than fentanyl, heroin, and methamphetamines combined. And then it goes on to say, but state leaders haven't shown much interest in unraveling the mystery or doing much about it. Last year, the legislature voted to make alcohol easier to buy. What I'm trying to say is even just because we don't have limitations with alcohol businesses, that doesn't mean we shouldn't. In fact, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to bring something on my own to the council, which I'm allowed to do, and we're going to vote if we're going to start implementing 300-foot buffers from other alcohol businesses, because I don't think we should just allow alcohol businesses just to open up. This is killing our kids, and I think we need to do something like this. And definitely, I'm not in support of allowing it a buffer, not having a buffer near residences. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not going to be voting in. I think the way it is right now is good. Just put the buffers on the 300 feet. I mean, that's not much. That's only 1 football field. It's really not that far away, but it's further enough. It's better than not being right next to them. So that's what I just wanted to point out. I think it's time that we need to, just because it doesn't affect. Now, this also doesn't affect if you were to be and I double check with the city attorney, if you're in say a shopping center, and let's say you are optical business, a lot of times they don't want to have another optical business in there because it's competing against them. And so what I'm trying to say is, I know some people don't want any buffers with cannabis, but the more you have, then they could actually go out of business because there's just too many, it's too close to one another. But nonetheless, I just wanted to point that out. And so, and like I said, I'm going to be bringing forth a resolution or ordinance to require the buffers for alcohol at least 300 feet. And so I just wanted to say that with you all. So let's go with the public comment and see what they have to say.